All the other sports got playoffs. They got the seasons. They on and they off. But it's guaranteed to come the fuck back next year.
It's reoccurring.
It's reoccurring. What's the only sport that don't got reoccurring?
Boxing.
There you go.
Boxing. These motherfuckers is the only motherfuckers that the so-called best could tell another motherfucker that might not be popular, but he's done enough to be, let's call it, critically acclaimed. Where it's like, oh man, we want to see Demetrius Andrade. Yeah, he not big like Canelo, but that'll be a big test for Canelo because he can fight. And Canelo tell that motherfucker, you ain't do enough. But Canelo can fight Ricky Hatton or Ricky Fielding or a motherfucker we never heard of. Did he do enough?
Yep.
Let me remind you motherfuckers. Ali fought Frazier, Norton, and Foreman in 1 year. Not 3 year span, best friend. And people gonna be like, yeah, but look how Ali ended up. It don't matter. You risk that health every fight. It don't matter if your ass fight once every year, once every 2 years. Every time you fight, you're putting that health on risk. So you could fuck all that. Ali fought Frazier, Norton, Foreman in 1 year. Look it up. 1974. He fought all the motherfuckers in 1 year. And these motherfuckers can't give us no decent fight. The only motherfucker that wants to give us a decent real fight is Deontay goddamn Wilder. And Tyson Fury was the racist bitch ass white boy that he is. And fooled the world and made us feel, because I used to think I was like, I'm rooting for Wilder, but I used to just appreciate Fury for taking the fight so we could see the best fight the best. To find out this cheating motherfucker cheated and we got clear proof. They go by everything on the internet, but soon as we go by the internet because black people did the shout out to Young Pharaoh. He did the research, put the shit out there. You motherfuckers don't want to legitimize it. Y'all don't want to even discuss it in the main meeting. Wilder is the only motherfucker. All the rest of these motherfuckers is playing games.
Yep.
Boxing is terrible. I played the old video for you, 78 Sports TV, the old video, just to show you how they used to cover boxing. You could get 5 videos a day. Everything wasn't live. I get it. I ain't hating to get your money. Niggas is going live, but it ain't that feeling like motherfuckers give you 5 videos a day covering the sport. But you said something. You said, best friend, ain't shit going on in the sport.
They ain't got shit to cover.
It's nothing to talk about.
There ain't nothing to talk about. Who's doing what right now? Who doing what in boxing?
I can't name one motherfucker that's doing something in boxing that's really being legendary. Not one. Now, I said I respect Wilder the best, but because of circumstances, it's hard for him to create the history how it should be. Look how long this shit is taking to play out.
Yep.
They was talking about Earl versus Keith Thurman in 2016. It's 2021 and they still haven't fought. They was talking about Bud and Earl in 2019 and now it's 2021 going on 2022. It's like they're not able to capture the times. And I think it's not just the business. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. People will be thinking I'm mad at the... No, I want everybody to get paid equally and do good business. And if Bob Arum and all these old boxing bigwigs fucking up the sport, you black niggas have to believe in yourself and don't fuck with them. But dollars do make sense. The reason why some of these fights are not, because it's almost like an investment. If this is my best fighter and I got to fight the best, but it's another company, but you dumb motherfuckers, yeah, y'all can fight. But where's the personality with you motherfuckers? I could go look at old material or Ali and be very entertained, educated. I'm a film. I'm connecting with them.
Yep.
What are these motherfuckers doing, best friend? And none of these motherfuckers, and I feel like cut me off at any time if you got to chime in. But these motherfuckers be hating on Adrian Broner. But for real, Broner the only one, he just can't win the match this shit. Yeah. He the only one that got a personality.
He brought personality to the sport. He made a real event when Broner was fighting.
Or even all his escapades. Some people say it's clowning, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, people paid attention because it was entertaining.
All you dumb motherfuckers, black fighters especially, all y'all motherfuckers trying to be Floyd Mayweather. I got money. Come on, man. Y'all need to really study old wrestling. Shout out to Blood Boxing. I've been said this before cameras, but he actually put it out there. Talk about how they used to market themselves like wrestlers. Y'all motherfuckers need to go look at some Rock promos. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, the war. Add some personality.
Yeah.
To get niggas talking about it.
Because you're fighting on a stage anyway.
Bud and them, okay, Bud, you wanted to fight Earl. Nothing on your fucking Instagram. I don't see no promos of you putting the way we just seen the Dipset versus Locks versus. Remember when Dip did the commercial? You gotta do shit like that. Make it epic.
You have to.
The sport born, best friend. That's what I'm gonna title this shit. The sport of boxing is born.
It really is. No, it truly is. And because it's not a reoccurring thing and nobody's fighting nobody. See, back in the day, if the fighter wanted the person who had the title, they fighting. They not about to keep talking about it, and nothing's happening. They come in to either see if they can get that title or take that. But it ain't going to be too much rapping. We waited for the Floyd Pacquiao fight for a long time.
Yep.
And it happened, and it wasn't really. It was too much build up. It was too long of a wait.
It was too much build up, and them niggas revealed what their aim was. Now we all want to make money. Ali made a lot of money in his time when he was in the big fights, but them niggas cared about legacy.
There you go.
They cared about legacy. Floyd ass was trying to secure that $250 million and go home. He wanted to win the fight. He didn't want to beat Manny.
Yep.
And Pacquiao just couldn't beat him because Mayweather is that great. So I'm not talking, I get it, it's boxing. But they always talking about how much sacrifice they make. This is a wild ass car, man. Look at this nigga. Look at that nigga. Hate these niggas. Pedal ass niggas. But anyway, they always talk about the sacrifices. We're the boxers, this and that. We pay too, bruh. This pay-per-view shit for the last 20 years cost motherfuckers.
Yep.
And sometimes, man, y'all gotta accept the responsibility in the sense of you bring our people together when we in the big fights. I remember being around. I remember who I was around when Roy Jones challenged Ruiz for the heavyweight title because it was historic. I remember being in Big N. Shout out to Dancer, you know what I'm saying? Undefeated boxer from the DMV, Ian Coakley. But anyway, I remember being in Big N basement the first time we seen Roy Jones get knocked out. I remember all the big Bernard Hopkins fights, all the big Floyd Mayweather fights, the Oscar De La Hoya fights. I remember it brought people together. Mike Tyson brought people together. So when you bring those type of people together, you got to take the advantage on to inspire the world watching. Yep. I feel like Ali, when we was looking at the documentary and he playing with the crowd and man, he about to fight for his life. All that shit was showman. Because he revealed in later age when we seen the interview with Arsenio, how he revealed he really was nervous in some of those big fights. He was scared. He's human.
Yeah.
But like Jesus do, he went all the way to the cross. Nervous or not.
Yep.
This what it is. And he was a showman. These motherfuckers don't got no personality.
At all.
They don't got no motherfucking personality. Boxing is boring. If you motherfuckers want to elevate y'all shit for real, holler at me. Holler at a nigga that might don't got all the resources. Start looking back. We in them times. Y'all motherfuckers in position to create characters. Ali made the world know who Bundini Brown was. He didn't have to go get a nigga that's already on. You motherfuckers get on and go side with niggas that's already in position. Any of you boxing niggas would want to elevate y'all motherfucking presence, come holler at me. I got the marketing plan for you niggas. Because right now the sport dead.
It really is.
We think we about to see Manny Pacquiao versus Earl. Nope. The sport dead. In conclusion, Miss Lola Love, what needs to improve for the sport to improve?
The boxer's personality, like you said, their showmanship. Boxers that's actually gonna fight. Some type of show, some type of inspiration. They not giving us nothing.
The timing of life.
What about you? What you think?
That too, but I think it got to be done organized. This what I mean. It's a sport. I don't want niggas to actually hate each other. Y'all could be rivals and build up that tension and bring it out like men and may the best man win. And then we move on, because when you do that, y'all make big fights, y'all make big money, y'all take care of y'all people. So with that being said, I believe all the great boxers with names need to have a big meeting. All the promoters from every different company, it need to be a big, somebody need to organize it and invite everybody and have different people to speak up what they need to be improved. Everybody need to come to agreement. Hey, Earl, we outside of the personalities now. We know you and Bud is the big fight. Everybody know this is the big fight. We all need to contribute. But y'all can't forget the little boxers. So we ain't about to keep ending somebody. We can't have these people scared to take L's. So what are we going to do to work together to promote? All right, y'all, we going to come together as one and promote. Each one teach one. We promote. The goal is to build it up to get to these. But look, don't take offense to that, because some people might not be projected to be the big pot. But we gonna make sure he goes through you to get here. And if you be the best man win. This is our goal, because these the two top names. But to make it big, they gotta take risks. So y'all pick. I fight that nigga. And y'all both gotta fight worthy competition. And then when y'all meet, it's big. Bud, you need to take out Porter right now. And Porter, fuck it, fight hard. It is what it is. No more rigging, because we losing money. We can't afford. We can't fake try to invest in one motherfucker. May the best promote boxing. So they say you the best, Bud. Porter, prove that nigga wrong. So we can find out who really is the best. Back in the day, the greats used to, Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray had to fight because they done cleaned it up. It was no one left. Ray had already made Duran, who really is a great lightweight, he had already made Duran say no mas. He had already defeated in a classic fight Wilfred Benitez. It was no one left except him and Hearns. They didn't just go straight. So yeah, clean this shit up. And us, the fans, we got to support boxers that's really taking risks. We got to speak up. YouTube niggas, y'all got to get back to how it was back in 2013, 2014. Shout out to the LDBC. We got to really make them real videos. Teaching these motherfuckers the sport, because some of these stupid fucks think GGG is great, and we know he's a fucking creation.
For real.
And Canelo, you better stop disrespecting black fighters. You better start giving us that money too, man. A black fighter put you in. Floyd Mayweather was the one who initiated you into stardom. That's a black man. Now that you that guy, you keep playing games, you want to keep talking about black fighters haven't done enough? You better stop fucking playing. Because I'm about to get on some real Malcolm, Fred, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, and I'm really about to take over all this shit where it's like, hey, I got so much power, we not supporting that nigga. I don't give a fuck how much Mexico supports your ass. We gonna dog your name. Mayweather, Oscar. Squash the dumb beef. Move on, bruh. People dying. You don't gotta diminish him to prove your point. Mayweather, you are ranked higher than Oscar when it comes to boxing. That's the truth. But Oscar De La Hoya is definitely one of the greatest of all time. And he initiated you into the big money. Period. Y'all gotta find a way for y'all both really know this shit. Oscar, sober the fuck up, man. Humble yourself. Mayweather and Oscar, y'all know this shit, man. Y'all need to make the money. And I know you making the money, Floyd, but you know you could be making more with this boxing shit. You just know that these niggas ain't cut from y'all cloth. But they don't look what they see. They look at how y'all act. Put the ego to the... Get with Mike. Mike Tyson don't have a big ego at this point. He's already Mike. He's going to do what he do regard. He's Mike Tyson. He's bigger than you two. See, Floyd don't want to hear that shit because he might accomplish more, which he did. But overall, if they say who's more interesting, Mike Tyson or Floyd? Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
By a long shot. And that ain't me dissing Floyd. I'm basically saying it's only one God, man. It's time for us to stick together. Let's dominate this shit. Y'all niggas keep bickering. Get money.
For real.
So you can help niggas like me out. I love the sport, y'all. I just can't do it consistently because I got to worry about paying my fucking rent. But I would love for people like y'all to give me an opportunity to really elevate and cover shit and really make a legal amount of money to have the amount of time to put this passion into it. I get the sport right. Follow the page. Support the channel. Donate to the Cash App. BluntRapENT. Let's go.
They killed Sam Cooke and put it into his plan. They cheated King Wilder, triggered racist fans. They'd do anything to raise that white man's hand. Emotional behavior mixed with ego and pride. Places where I'm from, that's how most men die.